Ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring in this one for you this afternoon. I am bringing this one for you this afternoon. Wealthy lifestyle. Wealthy lifestyles. Okay? Stop fooling ourselves. Stop believing that we all will become filthy rich, ultra rich. Huh? Should we work in all honesty? We believe that because we think that in all honesty we are going to be wealthy, filthy wealthy, ultra wealthy. There is absolutely no truth in that. Not all of us will become super wealthy or rich with honesty as our foundation. No, no, no. Don't be associating all honesty with rich life, because it is different when you're describing someone as filthy rich or ultra rich. Okay? Wealth would not just fall into your lap or your bank account from levels of hard work. Far from it. No. No. It's just not so, in all honesty. Keep listening to this discourse. Keep listening to this discourse. Wealth would not trickle down from the rich man table just by merely dreaming such would happen. No, no, no. Or that they will pay you a decent wage, a decent salary, and you will become rich from that. No, no, no. You have to do certain investments. You have to do certain deals. You have to cut your eyes at honesty sometimes if you want to be ultra wealthy or filthy rich. You have to cut your eyes at certain, dealings and get ahead. I'm not encouraging that, but you will know what you want to do. It just don't happen just like that, in all honesty. That's the truth. That's the gospel truth. Stop believing such. Stop the crap. You have to work hard just to survive and get by daily, weekly, or monthly. That's the truth. You got to work hard just to survive as you live from paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck. Okay? No large crumbs, big enough, will be allowed to fall from the rich man table onto your lap. There will be fine crumbs that will be allowed to fall. And they're even selfish with that. And the crumbs will be very hard to see. Hence why you are paid in such a manner and never ever can become filthy rich, wealthy, ultra rich from your wages or your salary. It takes hard work. So work hard, yes. Work most diligently, yes. You need to survive. That's why you're working hard. You need to survive because you're working hard to survive. You need to be able to provide. So that's why you're working hard. However, remove from your thoughts that it is easy to become rich just like that, or just by speaking and declaring it. No such thing happen. No, 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 no. You have to be dealing, wheeling and dealing. You have to be investing. You have to know where to cut the corners. You have to know when something is happening. You have to have inside information to become wealthy. I'm not talking about sports people because they're wealthy because they're paid extremely high. I'm not talking about artists in the world. They are paid really well so they can become rich. They have opportunity. But the regular man and woman working in a job, 9 to 5, 7 to 6, whatever, you're not going to become wealthy like that. Not honestly wealthy like that. No, no, no. There are many types of rich understandings and undertakings. Super rich, ultra rich. I told you that. Filthy rich. Those three. The one to not concern yourself with is being filthy rich. I hope you get the drift. I don't have to explain it. Being filthy rich or going through that process, you don't want to associate yourself with that. The word filthy rich clinically describes such for you that have greater understanding. Okay? Being rich has many benefits and changes and connotations, confirmations and understanding. There is absolutely nothing wrong in being rich or wanting to be rich. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It should be a great understanding, a great undertaking, a great purpose. Everybody wants betterment. And if richness, or being rich is going to help you, go for it. Being rich, ultra rich, super rich is a great enhancement and should be a lifestyle of many given the circumstances, carrying major sources of benefits along with it as well along the way. However, not every one of us hardworking people will ever just become rich like that. No, in all honesty, no, it just don't happen like that. Don't let anybody fool you. It just don't happen like that. Work hard though, nevertheless. I'm not discouraging you from working hard. I'm encouraging you, work hard because you need to survive, you need to provide. Sports personalities become rich from their talent and their endorsements and their mega salaries, okay? Their attractions. However, not so with the regular, ordinary, hardworking folks. Don't mistake and put yourself in that category. No, you're not, okay? So, how so many wealthy persons become so rich or stay that way and climb up the listing is beyond comprehension for simple minds. Is beyond comprehension for simple minds. It takes various flirtations, interpretations, involvement beyond many simple understanding. Don't let us continue to fool ourselves any longer. You just will not get rich from working your 9-to-5 job, your 7-to-3 job. But racking up 30 years in an organization, you're not going to become rich like that. You're working hard, which is right. It's a great and honorable thing to do, to work hard to survive and to provide for your life. I kid you not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a good one for you. It came to me yesterday. I put it on paper and said, I'm going to try to produce this one. And I hope that it would hit home to the many people listening and trying to engage and trying to put some alignment with it, because I'm telling the gospel truth. Okay? You're not going to get wealthy, rich, ultra rich, super rich like that. You're not going to. Okay? And then there's a difference between when someone says this person is filthy rich. Be careful with that. Filthy rich. You don't know how he or she gets that money. Filthy rich. It could be a life that you can't cope with. See? So you got to be careful what you're trying to put yourself in alignment with. But there's nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with being rich. Blessings to those who are rich. Blessings to those who are rich. You know, everyone would like to become rich. That's the thing. But most of us would like to become well balanced, well provided for, knowing where the next meal is coming from, how we're going to pay our taxes, how we're going to pay our bills. Okay, we want to know that. We want to know that when we get to a certain age and we retire from work, how we're going to live. Yes, all those things concern us. But if we have the rich tithe on it, good for us. Good for us. And if we don't have the rich tithe surrounding us, we have to work hard in order to survive and maintain. In order to survive and maintain and provide for. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like this one this afternoon. I hope that it tugs at your heart and it resonates within your soul. Okay? If you can be rich, goodness for you. Thanks. Congratulations. That's good. It's a good thing. Lester, you ever in your life wanted to be rich? Yes. I wanted to be rich. Yeah. Because, you see certain things you associate with certain people, certain stories you kind of like align yourself with, and everybody wants to be rich. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be rich, I told you. But it's how you're going about it. And if you think that working a 9-to-5 job, you're going to be rich, I'm telling you, it just won't happen like that. You have to wheel and deal. You have to cut corners. You have to know when to do certain things. Inside trading, all these things, endorsements, these paying off, these market, investing in the stock markets. There's a lot of things and ways that you can get rich. There's a lot of ways that you can get rich. So there's nothing wrong with being rich, but it just would not happen just like that. Or because you speak it into being. No. Don't let anybody fool you with that. No. You just won't get rich like that. Ladies and gentlemen, keep following me on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I hope you like this one, because this is a beautiful one. It's a serious one. Not much to laugh about, but things to take very serious. Thank you for listening once again. Lester Zoom Headley, I'm over and out for the evening. Thank you so very much. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you.